What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Welcome to our daily show where we discuss everything going on here in our country that you need to know about on a daily basis, including money, investing, the stock market, the fourth stimulus package update, and stimulus check update. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. It's completely free to do so. New videos come out here every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will keep you up to date here with everything going on here in our country. We have new SNAP benefits, food assistance benefits, just approved here on new stimulus benefits. These are extra bonus benefits that are approved here for the month of June. Multiple different states here have just announced new extra benefits. I'll be showing here and pandemic EBT benefits here. I'll be showing you that here as well. These are ongoing pandemic benefits from the governments and from the government and from the states here. They continue to do this while the pandemic is still going on. The government has extended the pandemic, and virus cases are actually rising yet again. Believe it or not, I know we kind of all want this virus to go away, but yeah, it's just it's not, unfortunately. But we do have more because they've extended the pandemic, though. At least the government has. There is millions and millions of Americans that continue to get more food assistance benefits, extra SNAP benefits, and pandemic EBT benefits. So I'll show you it directly here on the screen, and then the government has also announced $2.1 billion to strengthen the food system here that we'll cover here in this video as well. So we'll go over that here in this video as well. Very interesting. That was just announced here today as well. Okay, so here is the SNAP emergency allotments bonus benefits for the month of June. This is directly from the USDA government website, and you can see here so far for the month of June, the states that are announcing bonus benefits here. Let's see if I could zoom this in here a little bit for June. The states are Alabama, Alaska, Colorado, DC, District of Columbia, Georgia, Guam, a U.S. territory, Hawaii, Kansas, Maine, Maryland, New Hampshire, New Jersey, South Carolina, Virginia, North Carolina, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Washington, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. Now, remember that June is just starting here. So there almost certainly will be a lot more states added here to the list here for June 2022. And I'll keep you up to date here throughout as we go forward here. You know, remember, a lot of states, it takes several days for them to get all their paperwork into the USDA and get on the list. A lot of this comes from the governors. This costs the states a lot of money to do this, and this can give an extra benefit of like $95 a person. It can vary a little bit per state, but most states are $95 per person for extra SNAP benefits on top of normal SNAP benefits. You know, per person per per state here. So this is extra pandemic bonuses that would not be going on here if it weren't for the virus or for the pandemic. So this has been a lifeline for a lot of people. Now, if we go back here to last month, I'll actually have to zoom out, make the font smaller here, because there was a lot of states here for May. So this will give you an idea of how many states did it for last month. Just to give you guys an idea here of how many states could do it here for the month of June. Remember that any states can, you know, decide to restart this as well. I'll actually zoom down here because I know I'm going to be here in the corner a little bit. Virginia, Virgin Islands, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, and Wisconsin here at the bottom. But you can see here that there's a lot of states. There's almost like 30 some different states probably here for food stamp benefits, SNAP benefits, all whatever you want to call them here for the month of May, and already for the month of June announced here. So let me know your thoughts here. I'll keep you up to date here. Next up, we have the pandemic EBT benefits here for the school year of 2021-2022. This is for food and nutrition, and I'll show you here. The following states and territories have been approved to operate a pandemic EBT program, and this is there's quite a few here that have been added here. Alabama, American Samoa, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. So, yeah, quite a bit here for pandemic EBT school benefits. And we're honestly, because summer's here for the 2021-2022 school year, we're probably going to be seeing the next school year benefits coming out here soon as well, which will be the 2022-2023 school year. So, yeah, that will be nice as well because, again, this is just extra money that comes from the government to help families out. So we have pandemic EBT, we have SNAP benefits, and these are just stimulus type benefits that continue to go out right now. Also, President Biden and the White House has announced, or and the government, has announced here that they have a rare food insecurity conference coming this fall in a couple months, which has not been held since they started the food stamp and SNAP program. So that's how rare this conference is. And basically, they're saying that food assistance in the SNAP program is not enough, and they may be revamping this program, possibly increasing it for everybody. We'll have to see. I will keep you up to date here. But the writing on the wall is there. And remember that President Biden just did a 25% permanent increase back in October. This is when a temporary pandemic bonus ended. President Biden did a permanent 25% increase to kind of make up for this temporary 1 year pandemic bonus that was ending. He did a 25% permanent increase, which was the largest increase ever done to the food stamp or SNAP benefit program ever. And they did this without Congress. They just did this through the USDA authority. So they can do this without Congress. They can do whatever they want. I assume because they did this without Congress. So through this next kind of meeting coming up here, it'll be interesting to see what they do. But there's over 40 million Americans on these SNAP benefit programs, not even counting EBT, pandemic EBT programs for school children, in addition to that. But you can see this headline here from the UN, the United Nations, a giant leap up. Food prices just soared to a record high, a global record high across the entire world. And the UN says it may trigger a global food crisis. We're already starting to see signs of this, um, where there's food shortages. And the longer the war goes on, we could see this even worse here. And food prices, if you've I'm sure everybody is kind of aware of this. Food prices and gas prices just continue to go up, up, up. And hopefully, this food conference, this SNAP conference, will make more people eligible for it. We'll see more benefits go up from it, and because honestly, I see a lot of people say that the SNAP program is a little bit too stringent. That to qualify for it is very kind of difficult, and some people that qualify get a very minimal amount. I see a lot of comments of people say that some people only get $20 a month. Um, so hopefully they can fix a lot of the problems with the SNAP program. And remember that this meeting is really the first meeting that they've had like this since they created the program. So fingers crossed on this one. Also, the Biden administration just announced a $2.1 billion to strengthen the food system here in the United States. The Biden administration announced here yesterday more than $2.1 billion in funding to shore up weaknesses in the country's food supply system exposed during the pandemic and the aftermath of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Near record food prices have challenged governments around the world, and the Biden administration's handling of inflation is a major concern for voters ahead of the midterm elections in November. U.S. Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack unveiled the new funding designed to enhance competition in food processing and distribution, increase access to healthy food, and expand markets for farmers during a speech at Georgetown University. Worker illness and other disruptions during the pandemic caused delays and log jams in the food supply chain. And the Russian invasion has led to higher prices for agricultural inputs and food products. Indications that the U.S. Food economy needs to be made more robust. Vilsack told Reuters ahead of the speech, saying, quote, in order for us to be able to deal with future disruptions, whether future pandemics or something else, we need a more resilient system. A more resilient system is a system that has options. The investments drawn from the American Rescue Plan, the last stimulus package, and other relief legislation include 900 million, so less than 1 billion, for food processing, workforce training, and supply chain infrastructure, 550 million for small food businesses and reducing food waste, 375 million for organic and urban agriculture project, and 370 million to boost public access to healthy food. They will use 400 million to use of the fund to establish regional food business centers that will provide technical assistance to small and mid-sized food and farm businesses. And one thing's for sure here is that if we see more and more supply chain issues and food shortages of any kind going forward, that will continue to raise the price of food even more so than we're seeing now. Similar to gas prices, we're continuing to see gas prices go even higher. Um, yeah, so those kind of go hand in hand. Food prices are going up as well because of gas prices. We know that, everything has to be delivered to a grocery store via a truck, and that has delivery charges in there, diesel charges. So that is helping exacerbate the problem. Yeah. So Let me know your thoughts here in the comments. I will keep you up to date here on everything going on here in our country. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel down below. If you haven't yet, it's completely free to do so. Just click the subscribe button and then click the bell icon so you get notifications when we go live with new videos. And I will keep you up to date here. You can click this video next to see new checks that are going out for millions of people in June, or this video to see the new Social Security payment schedule for Social Security payments in June. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.